Hello. Wait. Hello. Wait. Wait. You can't see me. I I'm down here. I just dropped a few things. I just gotta collect them. I just gotta get a few things here. Hey! It's class time. It's class time. Hello. Hello. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I hope the BGM isn't too loud. I hope it's okay. Hello, today English class is happening. We are in English class. What is up? What is up, everybody? And also just to let everyone know, no running in the halls. We don't want any running in the halls. Or I mean, if you are running in the halls to get to class, then that's okay. But you know what? You can chew gum in class and you can swear in class if you want to, because this teacher's going to be swearing in class. I'm going to be swearing in class, so you can swear in class too. No running. No running at all. Oh my gosh. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful time. So, hello. Some of you may know me, or some of you may not, and that's okay. I have an introduction. Can you drink in class? Can you drink in class? I mean, you know what they say. Sensei needs a little to herself as well. Sensei needs a little bit of Sensei may or may not be drinking in class too. There's no rules to this school. There's a few rules to this school, but you know what? If you want to drink in class, you can do that too. You can drink in class, but you gotta pay attention too, okay? Okay? I hope everyone's doing well. Okay. You know what? Just a minute. I was going to bring a little bit of booze, but you know what? Today is a teaching day, not office hours. Office hours, we can also drink. So, did you enjoy Bobber's debut yesterday? Did you watch Bobber yesterday, everyone? Oh, Bobber's in your seat. Bobber's in here. Miss B. I love getting head pats by Miss B. Yes, I love getting head pats by Miss B. Miss B is very wonderful, and Miss B gives the most wonderful hugs. The most wonderful hugs ever. Yes, she squeezes me super, super tight, and I love it. I love it. Best English teacher. Oh, best English teacher. Ooh. So I have to step up my game now. So Miss B is going to be teaching math. And hello everyone. My name is Tane Tenshi. I am going to be your English teacher, and I hope we're going to have lots of fun with each other. I hope to have a lot of fun with everybody. So, as for the first day class, we can take some attendance. I hope that everybody will be coming regularly, but we need to know a little bit about the teacher too, right? I see so many lovely students and lovely faces in class. So what else can be the better... Okay, how can I phrase this? The best way to show off. I think let's do a PowerPoint presentation. Let's do a PowerPoint presentation. The best way to introduce ourselves. Special announcement. PowerPoint. Let's get the PowerPoint started. So it's interesting. Tenshi. Tenshi means angel in Japanese, but I don't really look like an angel. Not really. But I'll do my best to be on my best teaching behavior for everyone too. So let's talk a little bit about English, and let's talk a little bit about maybe my character and what you can expect. Some of you may like English and some of you may not, but that's okay. I'm going to talk about how we can enjoy it all together, because there's many things about English. There's lots of things about English. Yes, I am drinking tea. I'm totally drinking tea right now. Okay, so let's... Oh. Getting my thing set up here. There we go. There we go. So I know that maybe some people might be also speaking English as a second language here too. I am going to try my best to slow down, and I will try my best to have proper inflection as well when speaking. So that's one of my goals as well. So let's get started. Let's get started. Everybody, welcome to class. Welcome to class, everybody. It's time for a good fun time. And I hope we can all have fun together. Ayy. Lunchtime. When's lunchtime? You can eat in class. You can have a little snacky if you want to have a little snacky as you listen to teacher. You can totally eat at the same time. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so some people may not know, but if this is your first introduction, my name is Tane Tenshi, and I am very happy to be a part of Spirit University. I am very happy to work with the other teachers, the staff, and I'm very happy to be a part of this. Some of you may be wondering, well, Sensei, what's your age? Well, it's not very nice to ask a lady what her age is, so we're just going to say I'm very mature. I'm a very mature woman. And just like how Miss B maybe might feel a little bit self-conscious about her height, my height is 5'6" by default. But I can shapeshift. I can shapeshift into whatever size I can be. So maybe if I have to reach those very high points of the chalkboard, then I can reach if I wanted to. And I can also get very low. I can get very low if I wanted to as well. And as for my birthday is this month, but it just passed. So let's just say I am another year more mature. So let's go on to the job then. So I am a teacher, and I am also an OL in real life. So aw, thank you for the birthday wishes. I could be Tane Tenshi. I could be, if you want me to. I can crawl right up the desk, and then I could be like right here. This is where this needs corrections. Late birthday party. We can have a little bit of a late birthday party drinky. You can always drink with this teacher after class, but we will get to that. So, I am a teacher and I am an office lady for my real life. I do work a full-time job in real life. So, some of the languages that I speak English fluently. And I do know French, but I can't do anything very complex in French. So, I'm so sorry. I can't do anything super complex, but I'm able to read and write a little bit better than I'm able to speak. So, bonjour tout le monde. Comment ça va? So, I know a little bit of both Quebec and Parisian French. I know some of the differences for some ways that people speak it differently. Some of you may know, or some of you may not know, I live in Canada, so... Oui, ça va? Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Très bien. Ah, see? Wonderful. We have some French speakers probably in here too. And I do know a little bit of Japanese. I know a little bit of Japanese. I'm still in the very, very beginner stage. I can probably have a very, very basic conversation in Japanese, but you're going to have to be very patient with me. I know enough to do small things. So, for some of the credentials, I have an honors bachelor in English, and I have a bachelor in education. And you may be wondering, what does TESOL Canada Certified mean? That means that I can teach you English as a second language. So I can teach you very academic English, and I can teach you very, very beginner English as well. I hope that makes sense. So just to let you know, if you have any questions with many things, I can try my best to answer you. Although I am going to say I might be one of those teachers. I'm not going to be one of those teachers that say I know everything. If I do not know something, I will try to look it up for you. Because you know what? Some teachers, even though we are certified, sometimes people have really good questions, and you need to make sure you can answer someone properly. So if you don't know something, it's not good to fake it. It's not good to lie. So it's always good to try to find the right information, even if you don't know it. Google is our Google Sensei. Google Sensei is a really, really good friend. So that's some of the basic information right there. So we got my age, my height, my birthday, my job, my credentials, and the languages. So maybe if I put a little bit of French or a little bit of Japanese in there, I'm just gonna have a little bit of fun with it. So my design. Okay, maybe just to let everyone know as well, I never really had a proper debut. When I started doing VTubing, it was in March of 2020, and as soon as I got my model, I wanted to just go right away. So I never hyped up my model or anything like that. I streamed right away. So I've been doing this for a while, but I want to credit Dee Mavis. Dee Mavis is the person who did my model, and they have very, very wonderful work. So you can find them on Booth, and I believe you can still find them on Twitter as well if you message them. So Dee Mavis is the person who modeled my character. I designed my character, so I did the art myself. It's kind of interesting, right? So my character is a Vroid model, but you might not think it might look like a Vroid model. I think it looks really nice. I think they did a wonderful job. And I'm designing my own live 2D character, and that's going to be soon. So I'm working on that right now. So you can see for like my work clothes. These are my work clothes. These are my work clothes right here. Maybe I can show that off a little bit later as well. I have a red blazer, and I got a red skirt, and I got some tights. So when it comes to the work clothes, I will come to school in a very, very professional manner, but I have some lazy clothes too. So when school is finished, I love to have my red leotard, and I still have my glasses regardless because I need to see. I need to see. And I have my tights too. So I don't know anybody else who loves tights, but tights are I just really love tights. I think there's just something special about them. Oh, even the teachers have astigmatism. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. In my left eye, I have a teensy bit of astigmatism. So I definitely need my glasses. So don't take my glasses away. Don't bully teacher and hide my glasses, please. Some of the physical traits that you can see on my character here. I got my horns. So then I feel like maybe when I'm walking through the hallways, you won't miss me. You'll see me right away. You'll be like, oh, there's Miss Tane, or there's Miss Tenshi with her horns. And my tail, I have a little heart-shaped tail as well. You know what? Just give me a moment and then I can show you. I'm gonna move over a little bit more. Then I can show you my tail. There we go. So I have my little tail right here. But don't pull on it though. I think if you pull on my tail, very, very dangerous things will happen if you pull on my tail. So that's a warning. It's a warning to everyone. Don't pull on my tail. You don't want to know what will happen. I'm kidding. So, maybe something that you want to know a little bit about your teacher, a little bit about your sensei. Likes and dislikes. I like to sleep. I find that when it comes to teaching, I think a lot of teachers don't get enough sleep. And I feel like when we are able to get the sleep that we need, I think it's an amazing thing. Sleep is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So, whenever I wish all of you pleasant dreams, you know what they say about succubus, right? You know what? I might be teaching you in your dreams too. Succubus never leave. They never leave even when you're sleeping, right? So, memes. Send memes. I love memes. Give them to me. Give me memes. I love them. Just keep sending them. Just send me the memes. And what do I like to do on my spare time when I'm not teaching? I like drawing cute girls. There's lots and lots of cute girls in the world, and they all have their very unique and wonderful qualities. It could be any memes. I love the curse memes, and I love all the memes. Even the cultured ones. The cultured memes are probably the best ones out there. So, drawing cute girls, they give me life. Cute girls give me life. And I love to draw them so much. You might see me in your after school art section area of the school. If any of you want me to draw you like one of your French girls, I'm down for it. can draw me like one of your French girls. Whatever works. Whatever works. I'm okay with that too. Video games. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. I think we're all gamers here. We love video games. We love them a lot, a lot. When it comes to video games, I'll get to that in a little bit, but I love all of them. I think everything is fun to play, even when learning something new. And also, if you want to relax with Sensei, I'll have some tea, just like what we have here. We got some tea. If you want to have some tea and cookies, Sensei will provide them during class. And if you want to celebrate, or if you want to partake in some alcoholic beverages after class, we can meet during office hours and we can have a little drinky. We can have a little drinky together too. So join me for a cup of tea if you want to relax and also pay attention to your classes, of course. But if you want to have a little bit of some alcohol fun time, then we can share a nice drink together too. What kind of tea is this? Okay, I'm a tea person, so I love all types of tea. I think my top favorite teas would be green tea, herbal teas, and I like fruity teas. I like a lot of fruity teas. Green tea, coffee. Green tea, coffee. I guess when it comes to coffee, I love the taste of coffee, but unfortunately for Sensei, if you were to give me coffee, I get really bad headaches, and I get really bad caffeine headaches if I drink a lot of coffee. So I don't mind if you give me a cup of coffee. So if you bring this Canadian girl a double-double, I'll still drink it, but you're just gonna have to take care of me after, because I'll get a terribly bad headache after. So, a few things that I just don't like though. I don't like bugs. I can't stand them. So if you happen to see a bug in class, please take care of it for me. Just step on it, bring it outside of class. I just don't want to deal with it. If I'm by myself, I can deal with the bugs if I have to. But I don't want to see any bugs in class. They just kind of creep me out. They don't really scare me, but it's just a little bit creepy. I don't know. It's just something about bugs. I don't know. Especially like if you find one crawling on you, it's not a really nice feeling. Being cold. I don't like being cold. So let's keep the classroom temperature maybe a little bit warm. Maybe not spicy, but let's keep the classroom temperature on the warm side, okay? I just don't want to be cold. Let's just have a nice warm time. You know what? I saw that you brought up butterflies. I like butterflies. I think it just depends on the bugs. I think it's like the bugs that you find, like, I don't know. The ones that are not pretty, I guess. Then again, I know whatever is pretty is very subjective though too. I think butterflies are pretty. Maybe some other people don't. I think it depends. Also, I know like a lot of moths are pretty too for how they look, but even if like a moth were to come inside my house, I would still like to let it outside, let it live its best life. Not inside. Bugs don't belong inside. Unless if they're like a pet tarantula. I know people keep pet tarantulas though. Have I seen a ladybug cluster? I don't think I have. Oh, funny thing about ladybugs though, I think this is, well, it's kind of like a superstition that I've been told before. If you happen to see a ladybug on your curtain, you let it outside and you don't kill it, and then you get good luck. So if you ever find a ladybug inside on your curtain, you have to let it outside. Something else, the last thing that I would say I don't like, loud noises. There's something about loud noises that if you're able to do your work nice and quietly, I will be so happy. I will be so happy if you just quiet down. Questions are fine. Questions are absolutely fine, but just no yelling in class. No yelling in class, okay? No loud noises. No loud noises. No. Absolutely no loud noises in class. No. No. No loud noises. Shh. So, a little onto the next slide then. So, anime and games that I like. I can probably go on about this for a very long time. When it comes to anime, I love a lot of anime. There's a lot of anime that I like. Usually things that belong kind of like in series together. So for example, the Monogatari series. I think it's really lovely. And I love Inuyasha, the Dot Hack series, Evangelion, JoJo. I love a little bit of some things that are maybe a little bit more obscure as well. Kanazuki no Miko, Majin Tantai Nugami Nero, and the Fate series. As you can see, we have a very adorable little Padoru here. Little tiny Padoru. I know Padoru season is done, but we love the Padorus. Kobayashi, Maid Dragon. I love Nichijou for the comedy. Yuru Camp is super comfy. And Sangatsu no Lion. March Comes In Like a Lion is really good. Really great storytelling. Made in Abyss and Madoka. I love magical girls. Oh my gosh, I should have put Sailor Moon on there, but Sailor Moon, that was my very first anime. Have I seen Berserk? Yes, I like Berserk. I need to read more of the manga though. I need to read more of the manga for Berserk. So there's lots and lots of anime that I like. I love watching anything that's older, but I love watching seasonal anime as well. So if you want to catch me outside of class, I am most likely watching like whatever is in the current season. So there's lots and lots of different things that I like, but there's only so much time as a sensei that you can get around to like watching things. So usually when it comes to seasonal anime, I can usually like pick up like one, two or three shows, and then I can try to like catch up to the rest with like a backlist. Who is your favorite JoJo? Why is it Joseph? It's so true, because you know what? My favorite JoJo character is Joseph. I love Joseph Joestar. He is so funny. And he is, if I'm not mistaken, the longest running JoJo. Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. He's wonderful. I love Joseph. When it comes to games, I love a lot of video games. I don't think there's like a lot of video games I don't like, but I love the Persona series. I just finished the Witcher series of video games. Witcher 3 was probably one of the most incredible games that I've played recently. You know what? Mario games. I grew up with Mario games. I love to play them on occasion. I think like when it comes to just platforming games, it's fun. Like if you just like want to have a little bit of time to yourself that way. My favorite character in Fate, oh gosh, I can go into so much different characters for which Fate series I like for each different one. I'm going to come back to that. I think I'm going to have to come back to that question. But you know what? You probably noticed right over here. I do play Fate Grand Order. I am in the gacha hell. I play Fate Grand Order. There are a lot of characters in Fate that I like. Why is it Alstafo? Oh, Alstafo's such a cutie. Oh, Alstafo is such a cutie. Aww. Aw, Alstafo. I think we all know about Alstafo. You know what? Maybe Miss B might talk about gacha rates. You never know. Maybe for the future. Maybe your chance of getting like a 5-star for gacha. Oh, my little Paduru. She got stuck over there. So, I love playing a lot of things overall. Recently I've been on like a horror game kick. I've been playing lots and lots of horror games and scary games. I would say maybe my favorite set of video games were probably from like the Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, Game Boy, PlayStation Portable kind of timeline. I love a lot of Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2 games specifically. Genshin? Yes. Phasmophobia? Yes. It's kind of funny in a way because I find that even with the new Phasmophobia beta, it is a little scarier. Just a little bit more scarier. You know what? I think I'm going to answer a lot of questions too at nearing the end of the stream as well. So if you want to save some very, very good questions, I'll get to them. I'll get to them near the end too. But when it comes to anime and it comes to video games, overall, I am not bound by a specific genre. I am not picky. I love a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I love. So if you name something, I've probably either heard of it, or maybe I started the series, and maybe I finished it. You never know. So, I know that some other VTubers like to do this. This is kind of like the fun part of social media. I have a social media problem sometimes. Usually I'm learning a lot of things about Twitter right now. So when it comes to hashtags, Spirit University, or if you want to visit my page too, if you want to hashtag something, maybe when I'm streaming, you can use Tane Time. And then for fan art, you can hashtag it as TaneTenshi. You can hashtag TaneTenshi if you want to take me into any of your lovely fan art creations. Because as an artist myself, I love looking at other people's fan art too. And if you wanna tag me in any memes whatsoever, you can hashtag it as Tane Tights, because if you're also cultured, if we have a mutual understanding about tights, which I think we do, I think we have a very good understanding about tights. You can hashtag it Tane Tights. So keep an eye out on the Spirit University Twitter, and if you want to keep up with my Twitter too, you can take a look with that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy tights. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about myself. We've talked a little bit about what you can expect from me and what you can expect of my likes and dislikes and things like that. But we need to talk about schoolwork. We gotta talk about schoolwork, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, folks, everyone. There's the school portion. We can talk about lots of different things when it comes to office hours, but if you want to learn a little bit about English, here is your syllabus. What can you expect from my classes? So, I can teach ESL English. What does ESL mean? ESL means English as a second language. But I know the more modern term is English language learners. English might not be your second language. It might be your third language. It might be your fourth language. So if you want to learn anything, like a little bit of like basic English, or if you want to learn a little bit extra, like a little bit more advanced, I can do that as well. So I could also help you with your essay prep and your writing skills as well. So that can be something. So we can do very, very basic English, and we can do some academic language as well. And I know something that a lot of people don't like when they go to their English classes is usually poetry, plays, sometimes boring books, depending on what the book is, and short stories, when you have to analyze something in class. I know it can be a little bit boring to try to figure out what the author is trying to convey. Sometimes it can be very difficult. It can be very, very difficult to see what the author is trying to explain. So I could help you with that analysis. We can go over poetry, we can go over plays. So like, for example, Shakespeare. Love him or hate him, I know that some people have to learn about Shakespeare in high school. Some people have to learn about Shakespeare in high school. Sometimes people like it, sometimes people don't. There's a lot of things that the teachers want. The purpose when it comes to analysis is that the teachers want you to think about your critical thinking skills. So if you're able to think about something a little bit beyond, kind of beyond like the literal meaning of something, then you're very, very big brain. So like for example, maybe if Shakespeare is talking about the sun, maybe he's talking about light. I think this was an example from King Lear. He was talking about, at one point, somebody's egg cracking. I remember at the time it was one of the characters was explaining that his head would crack in half. So he was using the egg as a metaphor for his head cracking. So there's lots and lots of things that are very, very interesting when it comes to language. It's very either poetic, sometimes it can be literal. So we can go over that too. There's lots and lots of different things. Lots of poetic devices as well we can go over too. Lots of metaphors, similes, alliteration, cacophony. Like there's so many literary devices we can talk about too. So, vocabulary and grammar reviews. I know that even when it comes to the most basic of grammar, even for myself sometimes, I have to do a review for myself. Specifically, like when it comes to grammar. Automatopoeia. Yes. There's lots and lots of fun words when it comes to literary devices. So, we can even brush up on some vocabulary and grammar too. English based on themes for ESL. So this is actually something that I do in my regular everyday job. So anybody who is maybe learning English as their second language or third language, I happen to teach a lot of people who are newcomers to Canada. So what that means is I'm teaching people who are maybe immigrants to Canada or refugees to Canada. So even when it comes to the very, very basic things, I teach people what you can expect to go to the bank, when you need to go to the bank and you need to interact with the teller, maybe if you need to go up to an ATM machine and what you can expect with that, maybe when you need to go shopping, what are the proper things when you need to say when you go shopping, when you're shopping for clothes, maybe when you need to go to the grocery store, maybe when you need to buy some accessories for yourself. So there's lots of different ways, like even like the most basic of tasks. We can start off very, very simple if you want to. Even like community living, like for example, how to interact with people, maybe for like the fire station, police station, or if you go to like your local park, maybe how to interact in your own school. and yeah, going to the supermarket. So what I wanted to ask everybody at the end is, what are some things that you would like me to help you with? And then I can take some teacher notes. What are some of the things that we can start with? Maybe we can make a little bit of some polls and things over on Twitter as well. So, office hours. I think Miss B explained this a little bit. So what's going to happen is that the teachers are going to have one class and one office hours. So one class and one office hour time. So what that means is, for the office hours, we can chat, you can ask me questions, and we are going to do a few other things too. If you want me to play some children's games, I bought a big pack on Steam of like children's games. So if you want to see me play like some children's games, that would be pretty fun too. Maybe. I don't know. It was just an idea. Or we can have a little bit of story time. So there's a lot of things that we can expect here. I think I may do a poll on Twitter. There's so many things when it comes to English. So I'm gonna read what you say at the end of the near the end of the live stream. Okay, let's see. Okay, and the schedule. The schedule for class. I will be seeing you on Mondays and Sundays. So Monday evenings are going to be class time. Mondays are going to be class time, where we're going to go over anything that you want to go over. I will plan out some stuff. Please keep in mind, Miss B mentioned this. A lot of the teachers are planning out their lessons, so it takes a lot of work to do, because we are working full-time jobs too. So I will be planning out like lessons, so don't you worry. Sunday afternoons is going to be fun time. So if you want to hang out with teacher, if you want to have a little drinky together, Sunday afternoons Sunday afternoons will be like our fun time. So I will make posts on the Spirit University Twitter, so make sure to keep an eye out. And then for the Spirit University info page, please keep up with the website too. So if you want to see your favorite teacher go live on a certain date, just check out what their schedule is. And please don't make me hand out any late slips. Don't you dare come late to class. If you come late to class, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to wag my finger at you. Don't you dare come late to class. Being punctual is what matters. You gotta be punctual. You gotta show your senseis that you care. You gotta make an impression. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm kidding. You can come to class anytime you want, honey. Anytime. Just don't make me repeat myself. Just don't make me repeat myself, though. So, I hope this is... Oh gosh. Now I'm getting tongue-tied. Now the teacher's getting tongue-tied. I think... Yes. Okay. That's the schedule. Thank you for watching this. The stream is not over. The stream is not over, but I just wanted to say thank you for listening to my presentation. Please make sure to watch the next teacher's debuts as well. Aki Light is going to be debuting tomorrow, and Dr. Mo is going to be debuting the next day. So please keep an eye out for the 26th and the 27th. Aki Light, software engineering, amazing, wonderful. And Dr. Mo, oh my gosh, amazing credentials. Oh, just you wait. So we got some software engineering and we got science. Amazing. And here's the thing, assuming that Spirit University has wonderful engagement, we're planning to add a lot more subjects. So this is the start. This is the start of our project. Please make sure to follow and support Aki Light and Dr. Mo, okay? So that's that. I hope everyone enjoyed my PowerPoint presentation. I think yeah, that was the last slide there. So make sure to pay attention to Aki Light and Dr. Mo's live streams. Well, and all of ours, really. So I want to show everyone what my model looks like, because I didn't get to show everyone right away. Let me close PowerPoint. There we go. So let me show off what I got here. let me give you a little bit of a peek. I apologize. I'm going to shapeshift starting now. I'm going to become tiny and I'm going to stand on the desk. Oop. Oh, and you can see my tail as well. I know some people were curious about that. There we go. Sometimes it moves, but you can't really tell behind the desk though. So maybe when I'm a little bit happy, when you get the right answer, I'll wag my tail. Maybe. It happens unintentionally. But yes, I have my tights, and I have my skirt too. Oh, and you know what? There's one thing. Oops. There's one thing that I really like to do. I like to paint my nails. So you'll see me with some nail polish. Red, I think red's my color. red everywhere. So, I know that there were some people that also had some questions on the Twitter as well. So I'm going to take a look at that. There was a few of them. I think there was a few today, and there was like a few from last time as well. Let me take a quick look. Someone had an interesting English question at one point. Let me see if I can find it. I remember... Let me see here. Where is it? Where is it? It was like bookstore. Why is bookstore one word and then electronics store was a different word? I remember. I'm trying to find where the question was, but it was there. The reason why bookstore is one word is because there's a thing called compound words. I don't know why they exist, but they definitely exist though. So when you have compound words, it's like two words kind of like put together. So like, for example, grasshopper. They're two words, grasshopper, but they're put together. You know what I mean? Compound words. So that's why bookstore is one word technically. That was one of the questions. Let's see. I'll take a lot of I'll take a lot of other questions right now if anybody wants to be curious. I know some people were asking some anime questions and some video game questions up there a while ago. What's my favorite animal? It's kind of hard to say. I like a lot of animals, but you know what I would like to get? One of the animals I would like to get is a pet snake. I don't know why, but I was doing some research on reptiles and I kind of want a pet snake. I don't know why. I don't know. I think, you know what? I think ideally though, I would like a pet dog, but a little corgi or a little Shiba dog I think would be really cute. Am I a fan of music? I love music. I love anime music, like anime openings and endings very specifically. Oh, like loanwords? You know what's it's really funny? Like karaoke. Like I know it's supposed to be like karaoke, but karaoke, that's a loan word. Well, there's so many loan words like that English takes on. So many loan words. Let's see here. I will do my best to read everything. Oh, you know what? Something that I haven't really talked about, well, I think I mentioned it a little bit earlier. If you want to check out in the video description down, if you check the video description down below, I have all my links for like my socials as well. So that's like another thing. Like you can find me like on Twitch as well for like just my regular like streaming times on Twitch. You can also find me on like, you know, Twitter, Instagram, like all those fun things. Oh my gosh, should we have a karaoke stream? The only thing is as much as I love music, I can't sing. So I'm not going to subjugate you to like my bad singing. Ooh. Oh gosh, favorite gun. Oh, you know what? Funny thing how you mentioned Gundam. I love TM Revolution. I know some people don't like TM Revolution's like singing or they don't like the music, but I love it. Do I know of Guilty Gear? I know of it. I haven't really played it much though. I'm sorry. I like Dizzy as a character design though. I think Dizzy looks really, really cool. How's my day going? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was very, very nervous for today, and seeing all you lovely, lovely students and all you lovely, lovely people, I feel a lot better. I feel calmer. I've been streaming on Twitch for almost 3 years, and I don't know, for whatever reason, this is like my first YouTube live stream, and I got really, really nervous for some reason. I don't know why. YouTube just, I felt like it was a little bit different, so please excuse me. Even teachers get nervous. Even like when I was in university, my stomach gets into like knots and my stomach gets a little queasy when I have to do presentations. Oh, Risk of Rain. I think I've heard of it, but I haven't played it myself though, but I'll have to check it out. Yes, so will there be more teachers in the future? We're hoping so. So what we're hoping for Spirit University is that everything goes well. Miss B was explaining a little bit about this before, but we need to meet a few YouTube credentials. And we want to make sure that we start this project off right. We hope that everybody watches us or watch it, or whichever is your favorite teacher. You can watch your favorite teacher as well. So we hope that this is a really, really fun project. I think it's very ambitious. It's very, very ambitious. We are people with full-time jobs who also like want to do VTubing and teach at the same time. So I think we're all very, very passionate teachers. I think some people are aware about the YouTube some people are aware about YouTube algorithm and aware about like what it takes to get like monetization on YouTube. Something that we would like to hope for is that we want to get some teacher wages. You know, everybody makes like the joke about like teacher wages, right? We wanna partake in that. Pogu, and Poggies, all those teacher wages. Yes, it's very interesting. English has roots in Germanic languages. So one of the things that I always talk about too, specifically when we use like the simple past tense, like have you ever thought about like when we say like eat, past tense is ate, present is drink, and then we say drank, or like today for sleep, yesterday slept. There's a lot of irregular words, and a lot of them just like haven't really changed over time that way. So anything that we use that's like very, very common, for whatever reason, it just didn't really change. Are there other languages I want to learn? Ooh, good question. I want to practice French and Japanese a lot more, but I think learning German would be very interesting. I would love to travel to Europe, and I would love to do a castle tour in the future. Are there going to be quiz and tests? You know what? I'm not too sure. I think we're going to be very nice teachers. I'm not too sure if there's going to be any tests or quizzes. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys something. In like my everyday like IRL life, I don't give homework. I'm not one of the teachers that gives homework. I think that everyone is stressed out enough with their everyday life that I just don't give homework. I think as long as you do the work in class, I think that's enough. Because I think for other teachers, when they all give homework for their classes, all the work adds up. You're doing homework probably for like all your other classes, whether it be high school or university. So as long as you do the work in class, I think that's what matters. Where am I from? I am from Canada. Hello and bonjour. Oh, the plural of... It's so funny because it's like the plural for like mice is... Wait, sorry. The plural for mouse is mice, and then we have goose and geese. And it's just funny when it comes to plurals as well. There's lots of irregulars when it comes to plurals. So moose is not meese, even though it would be funny. Oh, of course, if you have to leave class early, that's okay too. That's okay. What made you want to take on this teaching project? I wanted to try something new. And you know what? Miss B is very, very passionate, and I wanted to be a part of Spirit University. I wanted to see if we can make this work. When it comes to VTubing and when it comes to teaching, we want to make it fun and we want to make it exciting. And we are going to teach proper lessons too. So, you know what? I think the best thing about YouTube is that the videos stay up, right? So even if you do happen to miss a class, you're still going to be able to watch it. You're still going to be able to watch class. Even when the class is finished. So, okay, let me see. I hope, well, we have field trips. If you would like to have field trips, then, it's something interesting to think about. I wonder, where should we go? Or if you wanna have a field trip, you can check out all the other teachers' socials as well. You know what? I'm gonna have a sip of tea. Why do we park in driveways and park in... That's a good one. I know. Oh, languages is so weird, isn't it? Oh, the other one too. What was it? Why is a boxing ring square? That's another one. That's pretty funny. But yes, I hope that everybody is very, very excited to learn English. And okay, here's my question to everyone now. I was asking everyone, what kind of English would you like to learn? I think that's something that I would like to write down right now. What kind of English would you like to learn? Would you like to learn the more academic side for essay writing? Or would you like, I don't know how many people are like learning English as another language here, but we can do a little bit of some English as a second language as well. So, okay, literature. Okay. So we can do a little bit of some literature then. So academic, essay, academic. Okay, okay. Interesting. Okay. As I write this down. Academic. Literature, ESL. Academic, literature, book studies, and vocab. English speaking IRL. That would be interesting because I feel like I would need a student participant to speak with back and forth. Poetry. Ooh. So here's the funny thing. I took a creative writing class when I was in high school, but I know that creative writing is different from like some English topics too. Gosh, there's so many different topics we could do. But it looks like everybody would like to kind of focus maybe on the more academic side and essay writing first, huh? We can definitely do that. Okay. I'm going to keep that in my mind. Okay. I got some notes. Okay. I got some teacher notes here. Okay. And I know that we were having a little bit of a chit chat about anime and video games as well. I can take your questions now. I can take all questions now. Why do ships carry cargo and cars carry ship? Oh my goodness. Those are the hard questions, right? Like well, not hard questions, but those are like the big brain questions. It's so funny. Language is funny. Can you learn Japanese by reading rom-com manga? Okay, so here's the interesting thing. I think that if you're able to watch like a little bit of anime and read a little bit of manga, I think you're able to get like some insight, but I think it's also good to do a little bit more formal studies too. It's good to write and it's good to practice. But you know what? It's good to practice things that you like. I think I'm gonna give the same advice that it is for like learning art. So for example, when you're learning art, draw the things that you like, because then you're not going to lose that passion. So maybe like when it comes to language studies, read things that you like, write things that you want to write. That kind of thing, right? It makes you motivated to want to learn. Are my horns sharp? I don't know. I don't know if you want to touch them. They could be. I think they can probably hurt you. They can probably hurt you a little bit. Ooh, you can raise your hand if you have a... Oh, that's actually... What a fantastic idea. You can use like the little like hand emoji. Oh my god. What a big brain move. That's a really smart thing. You can definitely you could be like, teacher, I have a question. I feel like that's actually a good way to like recognize it. Big brain. See, this is the thing that like you're helping other people learn too, right? Is it JoJo time? It's JoJo posing time. There we go. Yeah. You can use the little hand motions. Do I do any voice acting? I don't, but I think it would be fun to do. It's hard to say. I don't know if I have the skill for voice acting though, but I think it'd be fun. Oh, I think somebody had, let me see, I think somebody had a fake question. Oh, you know what? I remember before somebody was asking me my favorite Fate characters. Okay, it's kind of hard to say. I like different characters for different reasons in the Fate series. When it comes to the gacha game, though, I like Jeanne d'Arc Alter. I like Jalter, and I like Shuten. I really like Aoyuki's voice for Shuten. What? Favorite villain and why is it Yoshikage Kira? You know what? Kira is a wonderful, wonderful villain, but I'm sorry, my favorite one is Dio. You know what? There's something about Dio's voice actor, his seiyuu, that I really, really like because he is one of my favorites in some other anime as well. Yeah, Jalter, and yes, Shuten. I love the Oni girls. I think, okay, I feel like when it comes to like a lot of like anime girls, I like the edgy girls. Even for some of the guys, I kind of like the edgy guys too. You know what? Probably okay, my favorite Fate guy character, Gilgamesh. I really, really like Gilgamesh. But what about Mommy Raiko? Oh, Raiko's good. Raiko is very, very wonderful. But no, this is going to be like a big like JoJo and like Fate discussion, isn't it? If anybody has like any other anime questions or video game questions, feel free before the real English lesson starts, because we can't get distracted. We can't get distracted during class time, even though as much as I love to go on tangents. What is, oh no, the proper order to understand the Fate series? It's hard to say because Ufotable did really, really good work. And okay, my introduction to the Fate series was Fate Stay Night from 2006, Studio Dean. Do I recommend that people watch the 2006 Fate Stay Night by Studio Dean? No. Maybe not. I think it has a slow start by today's maybe anime standards, but if you want to watch like something from 2006, I think that's fine. But it's hard to say, right? Because Unlimited Blade Works is good, Heaven's Feel is good. Well, Fate Zero, it's kind of hard to say because I think maybe people should start with Fate Zero. It's hard. So about the reading part, shall we make a recital of some plays and novels? Ooh, that could be interesting. You know what? I did read a lot of Shakespeare in high school and university, so if anybody has trouble with Shakespeare, I'm your girl. I'm your girl if you need some help with Shakespeare. Ooh, best Shakespeare play? I know this is very subjective to a lot of people, but I think Hamlet's really good. I think my favorite was probably Hamlet. Yeah, I think my favorite was Hamlet. I think it's one of the most popular ones too, funny enough. Oh, but you know, okay, so Hamlet's probably my favorite tragedy, but maybe for comedy, I think my favorite Shakespeare comedy is probably The Tempest. It's kind of weird. I don't know, there's something about it, but The Tempest I think is probably my favorite comedy from Shakespeare. Yeah, it's hard not to get distracted, isn't it? Visual novels over regular novels. You know what? It's kind of funny. I feel like I'm going to have a very controversial opinion here. I do like manga. I haven't read a lot of visual novels myself, even though I know the stories are really, really good. I think because I'm a little bit more visual, I like manga. I prefer manga more because I like the art aspect to it. But of course, visual novels, the stories are absolutely amazing in visual novels. Do any writing of your own plans or any, oh gosh, fan fictions? Oh gosh, no. I don't think I've ever like released a fan fiction or anything like that before. I've written them before, but I've never published them. not online. No. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. What's the most overrated play? Oh no. You know what? I think there's probably a lot of overrated plays, but I think that comes down to personal opinion for a lot of people too. Do 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 do. Oh yes. It's kind of funny for like when it comes to Greek plays as well. Yeah. I was just thinking about oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oedipus, the Oedipus one. Yeah. Gosh. Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've read that one. Is it dangerous to be a third year in college without passing high school English? Wait, how would that even work? You would have to pass your high school classes to get into college, wouldn't you? I don't know how that would work. But I know everyone's like situations are different though. Oh, Umaneko, yes. I haven't watched or read it yet, but I heard that one's really, really good. Yes, I heard that that story's really, really good. Do you want to give me head pats? Of course you can give me head pats. Or you can give me head pats during like office hours or outside of school. Ooh, what do I think about the Greek epics? Ooh. I think they're very, very interesting. They're very interesting to learn from. And I think that's the thing when it comes to a lot of literature. I think there's usually like a moral or there's like a moral or a lesson to a lot of things. Or at least some kind of like or at least like a biased opinion that the author is trying to convey, right? I guess that's something to learn from, like when it comes to most literature and stuff. Sometimes like they're trying to convey a moral reason, or they're trying to convey a lesson, or some kind of world perspective. Do I like Pokemon? Oh gosh, I grew up with Pokemon. Pokemon's really, really fun. I would like to say I'm very, very casual when it comes to Pokemon. When I play the games, I do play it like for the story, but it is fun to like collect. I do like to try to complete the Pokedex if I'm able to. Oh, Pokemon's fun. It's really cute too. The moral of Pokemon. What is the moral of Pokemon? Animal fighting. Or I don't know. Who wants to be the very best? The very best Pokemon person. The very best Pokemon trainer. Oh gosh, stories that are just like miserable throughout the whole well, I guess that's like the sad thing too. There's lots of like tragic character stories. There's lots of, yeah, and that's the thing too, even like about literature, there's lots of stories that either revolve around like a world setting or something revolving around many characters, or usually like a lesson or something kind of just revolving around one character. Lots of different types of like storytelling that way. And then, well, of course, you got like your first person, second person, third person way of telling a story. And all like depends on how like the author wants to convey themselves that way. You know what? Okay, so it's funny how you mentioned the Greek ones because like, okay, so like for Oedipus, I remember reading that one, but there was a few that I wasn't able to read when I was in university though. But I would like to read more though. Ooh, you know what's really fun? Fables. Fables are fun to read too. Ah, you know, okay. A lot of children's stories are very, very grim. Like very, very grim. One time I took like an English children's literature class, and there's so many children's stories that have really, really brutal endings. Or stories that were meant to be for children, right? Are you still an active succubus? uh, let's just say that all of your positive energy, I live from that. I live from all of your positive, wonderful energy. And then I wish everyone a good night, and then I get to see you next time. Yes, exactly, the Grimm tales. And also the stories that come before the Grimm tales as well. There's like several stories of Little Red Riding Hood. There's so many different versions of it. Well, Little Red Riding Hood is just one example. Aesop's depressing fables. Yep, definitely. I think, oh gosh, I feel like there is a lot of literature that do have kind of like depressing outcomes, but I don't know. It's something that I guess you just have to read, and then it's like you either like learn from it because they're trying to like tell you like that moral stance, or kind of depressing outcome when it comes to kind of like learning things throughout life. But life is kind of what you make of it. Everyone has their different perspectives. Yes, it's kind of, I think that's one of the reasons why I like Fate a lot. Even though a lot of the characters kind of have like their lore and their backstories kind of condensed, it's one of the reasons why I like Fate. Humpty Dumpty is definitely a tragedy. Aw, poor Humpty Dumpty. A fan of movies. Oh, I love movies. Yeah. Oh, so I think I mentioned this before, but one of the things when it comes to like movies, anime, video games, I'm able to play them when I'm able to play them. Working a full-time job could be really difficult to do at the same time. Ooh, what's the power ranking for perspective? First, second, third, past. Ooh. I think when it comes to storytelling, I like things written in the third person. Although, if I want something for like an easy read, I like things in the first person. So usually if I just want to like read something like somewhat quickly, I like stories or narratives that are based on the first person. And I think usually, I think when authors try to write stories, I think it's easier to write things in the first person. But that's just my opinion. I think I like things more in the third person. I think it gives more of a perspective from what other characters are thinking and feeling. Sometimes, but not always. Any favorite books? Ooh, it's hard to say. You know what? I'm gonna have to come back to that one. There's a lot of nice books. Oh gosh. Aw, Dr. Seuss. I like Dr. Seuss's books. You know what? Funny thing, I actually reread I reread Cat in the Hat a while ago. I reread Cat in the Hat, and I was like, aw, so cute. You know what? I'm gonna say something a little bit. I don't know if this is controversial or not. Despite like Twilight's criticism and stuff, it was still like an easy read to me. But it was definitely fun to criticize the book after. Ooh, very Hungry Caterpillar, so cute. I like that one. Is it okay if I only read manga? Manga and the cultured kind of literature? You know what? I think that's fine. I love reading manga. When it comes to the spicy, well, even not all the time. Dojin can either be spicy or not spicy. I think that's fine too. You know what? Kind of for changing my height around Miss B, I like to stay the height that I am when I'm around Miss B, because then I get the best hugs and I get the best head pats. And I get to feel her wonderful circumferences around me. So I like to stay the same height that I am around Miss B. Resident Evil 2 or 3. Ooh, you know what? I played through 2 just recently, but I need to play the remake of 3. So I don't have an opinion yet. I need to play Resident Evil 3. It looks really, really fun. Miss B has her own. Yeah, yes, she does. Oh boy. But yes, the Resident Evil games are really fun. You know what? If they make a remake of Resident Evil 4, I will be very, very happy. I don't know if they will, because I know, like, they might. I don't know if they're gonna, like, make a remake of 4, but it would be fun. Oh, Twilight. That's the thing. I feel like for my opinion too, I feel like at the time, yeah. My opinion, Twilight was kind of on the mediocre side, but I still like reading stuff if it revolves around vampires and supernatural things. Ooh. Fan of any artist or art? Ooh. There's so many artists and art that I love. I don't think I can name them all in one stream though, unfortunately. There's so many that I look up to, because I'm still trying to learn myself. Favorite angry video game nerd episode? Oh, it's hard to pick. There's a lot that I find that are funny. I actually rewatched like a lot of his videos. Angry video game nerd. He's so funny. Have I played GTA San Andreas? You know, okay, I hear that San Andreas is like really, really, really good, but I have not played it and I need to play it. So I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I need to play San Andreas. What's my guilty pleasure in terms of media? Ooh. Hard to say, because I feel like I'm pretty open about a lot of stuff. I don't know if I necessarily have like a guilty pleasure. I would have to think about that one for a little bit. Ooh, favorite spicy... Okay. You know what? I know that this is getting a little less educational. Favorite tags? If you want me to talk about my favorite tags, we're gonna have to meet up on Twitch. We're gonna have to meet up on Twitch for those kind of spicy topics, I think. We're gonna have to have a little of after class talk. But it's okay. I am aware. I am aware about the spicy tags. Well, unless if anybody has any other questions, like anything important revolving around Spirit University, I will leave you to the next debuts for tomorrow and for Friday. Or sorry, tomorrow's Friday. For Friday and Saturday. And then I'll see you on class on Monday. I'll try to think of something fun for everyone. So Mondays are going to be class days, and Sundays will be the teacher, the teacher office hours time. But the office hours will start like the next Sunday. So it's okay. I will see you during class time. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I hope to see all of your lovely faces. Thank you so much for talking to me. I feel like my YouTube nerves are kind of calming down a little bit more now. It's just like Twitch, but it's different. Aw. I can't wait to see everybody. I will see you on Monday, and I will always post the time that I will be available as well. So I hope that you all enjoyed, and I will see you on Monday, like I said. Please support the other teachers. Just like what Miss B was saying yesterday, this is a very huge and ambitious project. We are going to hope that this project succeeds. I think that Miss B said that we're going to aim for 3 months. And we're going to see how this goes. And we hope that we have some very fun and nice results. It's kind of like YouTube. It's like the YouTube administration is going to test the teachers on our abilities, if we want to think about it that way. And you know what? If you want to talk about anything like video game related, I will see you on Twitch on my channel as well. Or if you want to chat with me over on Twitter, feel free to. All of my information is in the description down below. Make sure to hit that bell and like that button and hit the big red subscribe button so it turns gray. I need to up my YouTube game. I need to get better at that. So I'm going to be learning YouTube. So, and with that, let me just say that class is now dismissed. I will see you later. Bye bye. Au revoir. Matane.